Hey there, welcome to today's 15-minute cardio video. We're not going to be getting on the floor, so you don't need a mat or anything. We're going to be doing everything standing, and you will need some water perhaps, so make sure you have that. And just a little bit of room to move like I have here. Put on some music that you like if you want to be more jazzed up for it, and we will get started. Excellent. And what you need to do is the whole 15 minutes, just keep moving with me, okay? So let's start really easy with a heel tap. And we'll start warming up the body. We'll add an arm. Good. Now if you like to move your body and you like to exercise, there's nothing wrong with doing cardio nearly every day. Maybe not a bad idea to take one day of rest, right? But cardio is very good for us. And 15 minutes cardio is a great start. Good. You certainly can do more. You can go for a walk. You can climb a mountain, you could go for a swim, jog, dance class, whatever you like, okay? But we're going to start with moving, just 15 minutes for all levels here to get the body going. Now if things get too hard for you, adding the arms too, you can always bring your arms down. Just move the feet, okay? It's up to you, all right? And if any moves get too hard, you can always come back to something simple like this, or let's switch to a little bit of a march in place. There we go. Marching in place is great too because you're kind of moving the whole body here. If you swing those arms, get the body moving, get some blood flow. It's the whole point of the cardio, right? We spend too much time sitting at our desks, sitting on our sofas, sitting in our cars, transit, any way you want to sit, you end up sitting. Sometimes you have no choice, right? Like when I fly somewhere, it's like, I don't want to sit for 4 hours straight. I hate that. So, you get up and go to the bathroom a couple of times, sometimes just for the exercise. Right? So it's good to move body, to take breaks from sitting, which sounds kind of crazy that you have to take breaks from sitting, but you do, right? Excellent. Let's go back to that heel tap, and we'll add an arm backwards now. Good. Rolling out those shoulders a little bit behind us. Feeling good. Now remember to hydrate. You can do cardio first thing in the morning without food if you're able, because then you speed up your metabolism and burn some of the fat reserves, right? But you do need water. Water is our most essential element. It's actually my favorite drink too. Good. But it does take a little bit of acquiring a taste for sometimes, which is strange, right? Sometimes. Let's try and walk forward now, or move forward with our arms. Good. Just step back and rock. Good. Because I hear people say, oh, I hate the taste of water. And I'm like, that's strange, but I actually kind of can remember so many years ago when I worked at a desk and I drank a lot of Mountain Dew, which now that tastes like rocket fuel. It's so artificial. But at the time, I loved it, right? So what I did was I slowly weaned myself off. Actually, not the best way to do this or anything. I don't really recommend it. But what I did was went from diet Mountain Dew to diet Mountain Dew, which actually is probably worse for you than the regular, but I didn't know that at the time. And then I didn't like that at first either. Good, hands on hips. Let's go back to heel touch. And I decided that, well, I'll just get used to this. And I did. Let's go to a side step. And we'll bring the arm across. I did get used to the diet Mountain Dew and started liking that. And then once I realized, oh, I like this, time to change again, right? And I went to one of those flavored waters. They have flavored waters, they have salsa waters. You can make your own flavored water, anything like that, just so it didn't taste blah to me at the time, like water did. But once I got used to that, I was like, oh, I really like this flavored water. Now I'm gonna go to real regular water. And I don't know how long this progress took me or anything, it was a long time ago. But then I started liking regular water. And that's where I am today. I love water. So, life is a journey, right? You have to progress however fast or slow you do it. You could probably do it faster and just switch right away to only water and be more miserable for a shorter amount of time. Right? But it's up to you what you want to do there. Good, let's hands on hips. And we're going to go to a back kick, just like that. Again, if any of these moves get too challenging for you for any particular reason, then you can go to just a march in place, but keep moving. Excellent. Let's take our arms and we'll add elbows towards each other to work our chest and shoulders a little bit here too. So yeah, life is that progress But you have to have the mindset of, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to get to liking water. I'm going to get to liking exercise. Don't tell Patricia, but I actually kind of like it. Right? Well, people that I know actually that say they don't like exercise, they like the way they feel when they're done. So I guess they like exercise, but they don't like to admit it. Right? Excellent. Good. I know I like to exercise myself, obviously, since I'm a personal trainer, but it wasn't always so. And that being said, there's days when I don't feel like doing things, right? All of us have those days. Good. But you push through. If you have your compelling vision of why you're doing what you're doing, you can push through. You can become more. Excellent. Good. Let's take an elbow to a knee. Good. Nice. Now, if your heart rate is getting too high on you, I don't know if you wear a heart rate monitor or you just judge by talking, and if you can't talk while you're exercising, you're working a little too hard. You should be able to talk but be a little breathy like I am, or I can't say too much without taking a little breath. That's a good cardio time. Good. So let's just go to a knee only. Raise it up as high as you can. Focus on your core strength there and good posture. Let's check our posture out, right? Chest out, shoulders back and down. And if this is super easy for you, of course, you can include the arms. But I'm trying to keep it all levels here. Don't want to lose anybody. Stay with me. You guys are almost halfway. We're almost at 7 minutes. That's not bad, right? Good. Now I feel my legs from yesterday's workout. So my legs are a little sore, and that's a good thing. Good. Let's take it here, right here, and we'll just take it to a small kick. And if you want to come higher, you certainly can. All right? Kick with as much energy or force that you want to. And then add a punch when you're ready. Good. Punch and kick. Which is really going to challenge your core more. Beautiful. But what I was saying about our mindset, while we're moving here, is that if you have that good mindset, that compelling vision of the body you want, the compelling vision of how it's going to feel health-wise, how you're going to feel so much better to be able to move pain-free, to be able to play with your kids and not be out of breath, to be able to take your dog for a walk like they're dying to go. Right? It's going to feel good to be able to do those things. And then, since you'll like that feeling, you'll want it more and it'll keep you moving forward. Right? I've seen it happen. Excellent. Good. Because if you think you can do a thing, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't either. Because your mind is really in control of this body, right? Good. Excellent. Keep punching, keep kicking, keep expending those energy, those calories with me. Good. Hands on hips. Let's go to a side step. And so, like I said, it's all in your head, obviously, right? If you believe you can or if you believe you can't, you're right. That's what Henry Ford said. Good. Nice. Let's add a little side to side here and add a reach to work those arms a little bit more. Good. Side to side. And we'll take it to that row to work our upper back and our posture. So I want you to think about putting your chest out, your shoulders back and down. Take a few minutes here to get really good on your posture. And reach forward and then row and feel your upper back muscles back there working as you row it. Right? Good. Now I'm going to go for time so I can keep talking and not worry about counting. Hard to do both, right? Especially if I'm trying to relay a good message of motivation to you guys. Excellent. 10 more seconds on this side. So you want to think about that mindset and how it's going to drive you, how it's going to move you. Good, let's switch sides, all right? So now reach and row. Think again about that posture, chest out, shoulders back and down. As you pull with that arm, use those beautiful muscles in your upper back. There you go. It's good work. Now, that mindset of knowing that you can do it and loving the vision of yourself and that health and that shape that you want, that's what's going to pull you forward rather than saying, oh, I need to lose some weight. Which doesn't really sound all that entertaining or compelling, right? Good, excellent. Let's go ahead and watch it out. How'd that feel on those postural muscles? Didn't that feel good? Excellent. So let's think about standing up straight and tall and shoulders back and down, ears over shoulders, and keep that good posture right now. Excellent. See how that's different than doing this? Good. Excellent. I love it. All right. Let's step forward and then step back. Forward, arms up. Back, push it back. Up, push it back. Good. Up, push it back. Use those strong arms. Good. There you go. Nice. So, every day you have to remind yourself of why you're doing this, of that compelling vision, of the body you want, of the shape you want to be in, that you know you can do it. Good. Excellent. And then that'll keep you on track either. Keep you on track as well, rather than saying, oh, that was a good idea, but I kind of forgot about that. Because we do forget. We have to remind ourselves all the time. Good. Let's go back to center. Back to the marching. Let's try a little full body movement. It's a good stretch and reach, and it's still cardio-like, right? So plant your feet to the sides. Reach down towards the right knee or toe. Bring it forward and press it up. Good. And forward and press. Now bend the knees when you go down. Bring it center and then press it up. Really a lot of energy. So we'll go a little bit faster. If you need to be slower, you go slower. Okay? Down, center, and press. Good. There you go. Good full body motion here. Whew. Excellent. Working the whole body. That's what we want. Well, I think our cat, Tiger, is going to join us for some movement now. Hi, Tiger. Feeling good, Tiger? Good. And nice. Go back to center. Just make sure you don't get dizzy there for a second. And then we'll do the other side. And plant your feet down to the left now, bending those knees, center, and press it up. Good. Down, center, and press. Good. Nice. Good. Moving the whole body here. So it does take that daily reminder of the goals you want and how good it's going to feel if you get there. And maybe even how bad it's going to feel if you don't get there. That might drive you too. But the consequences. Good. Back to center. Some people say that one makes them a little dizzy. So if it's hard for you, don't go deep and that kind of thing. Let's take a little jumping jack. A little jumping jack, but low impact style. So what that means is you step out, center, other side. Good. There you go. Nice. So you can go a little faster if you need to, or slower depending on you. Excellent. Good. A little faster now if you can. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's the whole idea. Keep moving towards those goals, keep making the progress, keep progressing every day. These things get easier and you're stronger and you don't even know it. It's like, wait a minute, I'm stronger than I thought I was. Good. Nice. I'm speeding up a little bit here, going to that side heel. But you stay where you were if you need to be. Good. Whew. Working. You look great. You feel good. Last few seconds of intensity now. Good. Excellent. We're going to be slowing it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take it to a march in place. Now, depending how hard you'll be working or what you're going to do next, start really slowing it down for this last minute and a half. Hands on hips. Let's just take it to a side step. Side step. Bring your heart rate back down. You shouldn't go from having your heart rate highly accelerated to just stop moving. That could cause bad things, right? So you have to cool it down. And these videos are meant for you to have your own time to cool down. Keep walking it out. Keep walking around for another minute or two, maybe 5 minutes, depending on how hard you're working. Drink some water, stretch. I have my full stretching videos on there, right? Where you can do a full body stretch after this and feel really good. Just take it to a step forward, nice and slow and easy. Good. Just relax those arms, shake them out a little bit. Good work. Last 30 seconds here with me of moving. We're getting lower in heart rate. But again, I don't know where you are. I'm not there with you, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd know how much more time you need for your cool down. So I can tell myself my heart rate is settling down. And that's actually a good judge of how cardiovascularly fit you are, is that your heart rate gets up there, but then it comes down a lot quicker if you're in better shape, health-wise, cardiovascularly-wise, rather. Good. Just nice and slow now. Taking your time, catching your breath. Good. Let's stop and take a big inhale. Blow it out. Big inhale up. Exhale it out. One more. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Good. So like I said, if your heart rate is still elevated, keep moving a little bit, or do another video while you're all nice and warmed up. Go do a strength training if you like, or another cardio, whatever you want to do. But make sure you cool it down properly and stretch if you're done, so that you don't just stop moving, right? It's like a car. If a car is going 55 miles an hour and it stops suddenly, that means it hit something and has bad consequences. Same thing with our heart. If it's pumping really high and you stop suddenly, you could have a heart attack. So you slowly slow down, right? So you have to know yourself. You have to see how fast your heart's beating, how rapidly you could talk, right? Excellent. See how I can talk just basically normal now because I'm nice and cooled down. Good work. Thank you for joining me.